Oh, what do we got here?
I got a couple of Scottish blades here. They were handed down from me from my dad, which was handed down to him from his father. So basically my grandfather.
Okay.
My grandfather was overseas around World War II, and he had bought these over there, so they do mean a lot to me. So I believe with both of them, I'd be able to get at least 4,000 out of it.
So do you know anything about these?
Yes, I've done some research on these online, and found this one's called the Dirk, and this is the Dagger.
Okay.
And they're around the 18th century.
So what would you like to do with these?
Well, I'd like to sell them.
Do you know how much you want for them?
With the set, 4,000.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. First off, I can tell you right off, this is a reproduction.
Really?
Yeah. This is not silver. This is really poorly sandcasted all along here.
How can you tell it's not silver?
Because it looks nothing like silver. Look at this. This is silver. Silver is the most reflective metal there is. You can see the difference in color in them. When silver oxidizes, it turns black. This one's already turning green.
Right.
Okay. This is photo etching along here. It's not done by hand or anything like that. Photo etching is a chemical process. They put a photo negative above the blade. They put some chemicals on the blade. They blast some light on it. The acid reacts with the light and zap, it's there. And it's not as detailed and it doesn't look as good. My guess is your grandpa didn't get this in Scotland. He probably picked this up a lot later, maybe the 70s or the 80s.
I wouldn't think my grandfather would pick up something that wasn't authentic.
Well, this one I'm confident is not worth anything.
That really sucks.
I can see the guy's pretty disappointed. One of the toughest parts of my job is telling people that their prized family possession is fake. This, on the other hand, looks real. I really like this. I mean, I love the handle. That's a lot of work right there. It's definitely silver. Someone went to trouble of putting a topaz on the bottom of it, but it looks like it's a modern cut stone. It's got some hallmarks on the back of it. And the hallmarks are going to tell us where it's made, who it's made by, what year it's made. The problem is I don't know what they all mean. So I'd like to call on an expert, have him check it out.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. I would hate to walk out of here knowing that both of my knives are fake. So I'm hoping at least the Dagger will be authentic.
My name's Jeff. I'm an expert in knives and militaria. If you could just imagine the journey that these items have been on, what they may have been used for, who may have carried it, it's just absolutely amazing to me. So what are your concerns about it?
There's a few things. I can't read the hallmarks on the back. I don't know what they mean. And he was saying he thinks it's 200 years old, and this is a modern cut stone on the top of it.
And looking at this dagger, I can tell that this is a proper form of a Scottish dagger. The bent shape at the end of the handle here was actually intentional. They would slip this into their sock, this would protrude. It was allowing them to easily grab the dagger.
Oh, okay.
The handle is carved ebony. They used dark woods and carved their design. Again, this is the outwardly facing design, smooth on the backside where it would be against the skin. The stone at the end of the handle here, this is called a cairngorn. It's very common for these stones to fall out and be replaced. Does that affect the value? No. You'll also see that this is mounted in silver, and silversmiths always hallmarked their work. The hallmarks will tell us the rest of the story.
All right, cool.
I can tell by the markings that this was made in Scotland, has the Scottish thistle mark on it. There's also a Birmingham mark. The lowercase a tells us that this was 1900.
Okay. So what do you think something like this is worth?
These will go anywhere from $800 to $1,200.
Okay. Now that Jeff has confirmed this dagger is 100% real, I definitely want it. The only question is, how much do I have to pay for it? So what do you want for it?
Well, I'm thinking probably around $800.
That's not going to happen.
What do you, maybe 6.
I give you like 400 bucks for it.
That's just too low. Could you do any more than that?
I'll go 500 bucks.
$500? That would be the best you could do?
Yeah, not a penny more.
Not a penny more. Okay, well, I think we'll do that.
Okay. Hey, 500 bucks. Let's go do some paperwork.
I'm okay with that $500. I was hoping for a little bit more, but it's still a lot of money.